Welcome to this Get Started tutorial. After your first login, it is recommended to set your preferred application language. Unusual Suite sets the language based on your browser settings, which is done during the sign-up process. In case you want to change the language, click on the My Account icon in the top right corner and then on Settings. A small window opens up where you can select the currently available languages German and English via a drop-down. After the language change to German, there is an info window shown which states that a restart is needed, so your changes are applied. For this tutorial, we will keep the English version, so let's switch back to it and close the window. Unusual Suite also creates a workspace during your first startup. All of your changes to your workspace are saved every minute. If you want to make sure your latest tab and setting changes are saved before you log out, open the My Account menu again and click on Save Workspace. You can also reset your workspace. Click on the My Account icon again, open the option More Tools, and use the Reset My Workspace option. Doing so will log you out of Unusual Suite. Log in again, and in case you changed your tabs or settings, those are reverted to the factory settings. It is also always recommended to reset your workspace after you changed your language settings. After your first login, you are located on the Unusual Suite's welcome page. This page isn't an own tab, but rather the Unusual Suite's logo in the top left corner. Next to it, you can see the tab bar. After your first startup, there are some standard tabs available. These are the projects, contacts, emails, activities, and your dashboard. To open a new tab, click on the plus icon to the right of the tabs and select the module which you would like to use. To now move this tab, click on it, hold down the mouse pointer, and move the tab to the new position via drag and drop. To rename a tab, open it. In this case, we open the Projects tab, which contains no data so far, but we will come back to that later. For the renaming of the tab, move the mouse pointer next to the close icon until the edit icon is shown. Click on the pencil icon, enter a name of your choice, and save it. You also can close a tab by clicking on the close icon. We now will open the welcome page again. The first option on the welcome page is the Help Guide. After a click on it, the Help Guide is shown in the Wiki module. The Help Guide contains all relevant information about all the functionalities and modules. Via the topic tree on the left, you can open the specific topics, which are then shown on the right. With the search bar at the top, you can search for the topics you are interested in. The matches are then shown in a list below the search bar, and you can open them via a click. Let's get back to the welcome page again. Via the second option, you can either watch the Get Started YouTube video directly on the Unusual Suite's welcome page or open it via an extra tab in YouTube. The third option is the adding and removing of demo data. It is added to all modules for testing purposes and can be used without any effect on your own data records. We will now open the tab Projects, and as we have seen before, does the Power Grid contain no data so far. Jump back to the welcome page and add the demo data. This may take 1 or 2 minutes, and afterwards an info message is shown which states that the demo data was added successfully. Usually a manual refresh of the Power Grids is needed. Open the Projects tab again, and if there is no data shown, refresh the Power Grid. Now the created demo data is shown. Back to the welcome page, it is now possible to delete all demo data. Doing so will log you out to update your database accordingly. Log in again to continue with your work. Via the Account menu, you can also open the Help Guide and Video Guides. The Help Guide is the same as on the welcome page, and the Video Guides will open the Unusual Suite's YouTube channel in a new browser tab. In case you want to watch other educational videos, you can browse through our channel. Let's close the YouTube tab and open the Account menu again. If you have questions which were not fully answered in the help guide, you can use the Have a Question option. This opens up the Power Chat, which uses artificial intelligence to answer your more specific questions in the most efficient way. You can enter the question in the text field at the bottom, and with an enter press your search is performed. The answer then is shown above the text field, and all your previous searches are shown on the right side. Sometimes the answer generation takes some time, so please have some patience. If the answer was not precisely enough, you also can rephrase it more specifically. We will now open the last performed search, which was how to install Unusual Suite as a progressive web app. On the left side is the answer shown, and you can scroll to the top to read the full answer. Relating to this topic is also the usage of Unusual Suite. Per default, it is usable in the browser and therefore available for all devices. In case you are using a Windows device, you also can install Unusual Suite as a Windows app. This can be done via the Account menu and the More Support options. Here you click on Download MS Windows version, save the file to a location of your choice, and install it afterwards. Unusual is then accessible as a normal desktop application. The other support options in this menu are the View System Logs and View Trace File, which are usually only needed when some issues occur. In case the latter happens or you need otherwise help, you can always send an email to our support via this menu. After a click on Email to Support, there is a pop-up shown which states that it is needed to configure an email account. Click on Yes, and a small configuration window opens up. For this example, we will use a Google email account, and after selecting it via the drop-down, all required fields are filled accordingly. Click on the Sign In with Google button and you will be redirected. Select your account, grant Unusual Suite access to your Google account, and finish the Google steps. Afterwards, you can test the connection, and if everything is configured correctly, your email account is set to active. Save your setup via the symbol in the top right corner and you are done. You now are able to write an email to our support. In case you need further details for the setup of an email account, there is also a detailed tutorial video available on our YouTube channel. And that was it so far for this tutorial. For further information, you can also visit our website or write an email to our support. Thank you for watching.